Hey YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is LaDonna. I'm a homeschooling mom of two, and on my channel I just like to share what we're learning, how we're growing, and what God is doing in our lives. Okay, I've gotten a lot of questions over the last few weeks how I am planning to schedule our upcoming homeschool year. So today I thought I would take a little bit of time and explain that. Okay, for those of you who are new, we are entering our third year of homeschooling. And every single year, I have changed the way our scheduling has worked based on the curriculum that we are using. And guess what? This year, I'm taking a totally different approach. Our very first year of homeschooling was a little bit more rigid. Honestly, that was what we needed as we were adjusting. It helped us to keep focus on what we needed to do. Here in the state of Missouri, I am required to have 1,000 homeschool hours, and that was the best way I knew how to handle it. Now, fast forward to year two, we got a little bit more comfortable, and even though my children both went to the next grade level, we got a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more relaxed. So what I decided to do, instead of a rigid schedule, a time-stamped schedule, we went to block scheduling, and block scheduling worked really well for both of my elementary school students. Now, this year, I will not be utilizing block scheduling. That is because we really don't have that many family subjects. A lot of our subjects this year are individual. So what I've decided to do was create a weekly rhythm. My hopes for this is to help my children navigate their day. I'm giving them both a little bit more responsibility, and I'm hoping that they take a little bit more of initiative, but also I don't want them to be overwhelmed by the clock. So I have two things here. I have our two clipboards. One is for my son, one is for my daughter, and it is their weekly rhythm. And then I also have my homeschool planner. This is the homeschool planner from Mardell. I used it last year and I absolutely loved it, so I went ahead and bought it again this year. It works well for our family and our needs. Okay, so what I'm going to show you first is my son's weekly rhythm. He will be in the 7th grade, and I'm most likely going to have to read it to you because I don't know how difficult the glare will be. Well, maybe we'll be able to see it. But as you can see, each day is color coded, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I do try to stick to a 4-day school week. On Friday, we do have things that we have to do. Like this year, he will have to do his math, he will have to do his history. We do our morning basket every single day. My daughter's subjects look a little bit different than this, but I like to keep it open so that we can do our enrichment subjects. So I'm going to flip this around and read it to you. For the most part, every day is the same except for a few subjects, and those are the ones that are color coded, and I'm going to read those to you. So my 7th graders' daily rhythm for the 2022-2023 school year will look like this. We will start with our morning basket. From our morning basket, he will transition into spelling. He will then go into Wordly Wise. From there, he will go into math. He is using BJU Press Math for 7th grade, and we did purchase the distant learning videos. We did that because 7th grade math is a transitional math, and I really wanted to make sure he had a strong foundation in the fundamentals before he went into pre-algebra. So I'm hoping with this being assigned in the morning, he will be a little bit more focused and able to take on the assignments for the day. We'll go into Fix-It Grammar. From Fix-It Grammar, he will go into IEW's Writing Structure and Style. Now, I have no idea where he's going to be at this point, if he needs some type of snack break or water break or movement break, or it's lunch, whatever the need is, he has the freedom to stop when needed, and the same thing goes for my daughter. But from there, we're going to go right into history. Then he has a geography workbook, and then he has some history assigned reading. After that, he has handwriting he will focus on, science. Okay, just assigned for Monday, he will have a health workbook. From there, both of my children will be doing Spanish this year. I have not shared those details yet, but I plan to very, very soon. He will practice music, and then he will do some independent reading. We do have like a government course that we're doing together. It's not something that we're going to do every day. I just went ahead and added this so that we can have some more together time. So that is what his Monday looks like. Tuesday looks exactly the same. The only thing that will be changed, he will not be doing health, and we will not be working on our government course. Instead, he will be working on typing and art. So again, I don't know if you can see that, but I just traded these two things for these two things, okay? And then his Wednesday rhythm looks exactly like the Monday, and then his Thursday rhythm looks exactly like the Tuesday. So I hope that that is clear. I hope that that kind of gives you an idea as to what my 7th grader will be working on. Okay, let me go ahead and share with you my daughter's rhythm. Okay, so this is her work week rhythm, and it is laid out just like my son. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. She will have to do history on Friday this year, an English lesson, and a math lesson. She will most likely just be doing her teaching textbooks on Friday to keep that up. I'm going to turn this around and read off her daily rhythms. Monday, we are going to start with a morning basket. From morning basket, she will go into Wordly Wise and spelling. From spelling, her and I will do a science lesson together. After her science lesson, she has a little health book that we will be reading, probably a page a day, something very short, simple, and easy. From there, we are going into history. The reason why I'm starting with history is because history is going to be a little bit more teacher intensive, so I want to make sure that we are conquering that first. From history, we will go into her history reading, and then she will do her handwriting. From there, she will work in her geography workbook, then her reading skills workbook. We will transition into our English lesson. From our English lesson, we will transition into math. From math, we will go to Spanish. She will then practice her music, and then we will have our government course. After this is when I plan on implementing the 5 in a row lesson. And then to end each day, she will end with her independent reading. Every other day is laid out just like this. The only thing that's different about Tuesday, we will not be doing the government course. We will be doing an art lesson together, and she will be doing her typing lesson. So again, Mondays and Wednesdays are identical. Tuesdays and Thursdays are identical. Our Fridays are a little bit more relaxed because we like to focus on our enrichment subjects. So I hope that this helps you seeing how we've scheduled out the 2022-2023 school year. Again, I just decided to go with rhythms for both of my children instead of block scheduling, because we are doing more independent work this year. Now I have my planner out because I want to talk about our Enrichment Fridays. It doesn't make any sense for me to tell you about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and not tell you about Friday. So let me go ahead and tell you about Friday. Okay, so some of our enrichment subjects for Friday. We will be working on our Simply Charlotte Mason geography unit for the year, and that is Africa. Last year, we went through My Father's World, exploring countries and cultures. We personally loved it, and it's something that I want to continue. So we will be using the resources from Simply Charlotte Mason. From there, we will be going through our Beautiful Feet books, teaching character through literature. We have our science book basket, and we will be doing nature journaling. Nature journaling is a big priority for this upcoming school year, and I want to make sure I make time for it. So I just have all of this wrote down in my planner so that I can revisit. I have both of my children's weekly rhythms planned out for them. I just put them on this template because I actually had a good bit of these already printed out. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use that and write it on here so I don't have to reprint anything. I've printed way too much already in the last 2 weeks, so I'm kind of over it. All right, friends, this is what our 2022-2023 homeschool year will be looking like Lord willing. I hope that this helped you. I hope that this kind of gave you an insight as to how I plan on juggling a 7th grader and a 5th grader. Please let me know if you have any questions. You can share them in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.